Hey, how are you today? I am so glad that you are here with us because we have an amazing tour lined up for you. Mike and Jenny with Rolling Homies are awesome enough to open up their home to us. So let me stop talking and put you inside so we can go learn more about Mike and Jenny with Rolling Homies. Welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. We are Jen,
Kyle,
Ben, Molly, Eli,
and we travel with our 4 dogs in our 1983 Silver Eagle bus. Come along as we show you America through our lens.
Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Jenny.
And we are Rolling Homies. So this is our 1989 Model 15 Eagle bus. We did all the conversion ourselves.
Living room. We did the space the way that we did it, largely in part to the fact that we had just remodeled our entire home and then decided that it was entirely too big and we needed to go much smaller. It's almost identical to the house that we remodeled. The shelves look through to bring through all the light from the front. Just very quaint, organized, and everything has its space.
So we have a dual zone mini split unit. So basically what that means is we have one large condensing coil outside and then we have 2 head units inside. This one's 12,000 BTUs and then the one in the rear is a concealed duct, and we actually have it in the top of our closet and it's a 9,000 BTU unit. So with the solar on our roof, we got about 3,000 watts and we can more than keep up with our power demands on a sunny day like this, hanging out on the beach. We didn't do a lot of built-ins in our living area because we wanted to leave the space just kind of mobile inside so that we could change things up if we wanted to. And we like being able to leave everything in place. We just have it stuck on the shelves so we don't have to worry about it falling when we're driving. That just helps that anytime we park anywhere, we just always immediately feel like we're right at home. We love our kitchen space. You know, it doesn't have the wraparound counters and everything, but for us and our lifestyle, it's perfect. We have plenty of space for prepping. We do have, we have a secondary bar here that we use, and it's kind of our coffee space, or not kind of, it is. And then we have a table that we use, and yeah, we only have one chair. When we want to sit together, we actually just turn the recliner around, or we pull the table up to the couch. It's easy. It's a simple lifestyle. I built all the cabinets, and actually this kitchen cabinet was the first cabinet I'd ever built. It was challenging, but at the same time, I tend to be very meticulous about things. So for us, we didn't want a lot of uppers in the kitchen, and we didn't want a giant hood vent coming down. So our countertops are marble, and the color was just perfect. We wanted hints of gold, as kind of like we did in our cabinets. Our cook wall in our kitchen was this Arabesque style tile, and we really love it. We love the gold accenting, the raw wood look. But we have just a normal 3-burner gray stone stovetop cooker with oven. We use this a ton, so we cook a ton of our own food. We're definitely foodies. We got plenty of sink space here. We offset our faucet just so that we could kind of utilize more of the sink space for prepping food. So we do have cutting boards that actually fit and slide back and forth on our sink.
So the spot is something that Michael had forever, but it's been in every vehicle we've ever owned together. The bus is our home, but it's also our vehicle, so it has a place. The light is a trash can transformed into a light fixture. Table is a table that I have had my entire life. It was my childhood work desk.
We have installed about 3,000 watts of solar on the roof, and then we also have about 6,000 watts of inverter power along with 850 amp hours of lithium batteries. Jennifer was doing research on buses, and we just both started kind of picking away at what style bus we wanted to get. We went back and forth between a school bus or a motor coach, and we chose a motor coach, and then it was a decision on which one we wanted to get, and the one that really stood out to both of us, probably me more so, was the Eagle bus. The main things we were looking for when shopping for a bus is we wanted it to be at least 40 feet long, or really at max 40 feet. We wanted the newest version of it that we could find, and we also wanted the best motor, which was, in our case, was an old Detroit 2-stroke 8V92 engine.
We chose this lifestyle for freedom, to get away from the 9 to 5, to be more reasonable with our living style, just really live within not only our financial means, but our environmental needs. So we have a full-size residential fridge. We want a counter depth so that it fit the space a little better. We have pantries on both sides of the kitchen for plenty of food storage as well as above. This is our powder room. We chose a 2-man bathroom style so that if one person was in the shower, there was still a restroom available for people to use.
Welcome to our bathroom area. We decided not to put in any kind of pocket doors anywhere, just because complicating the build, and that would have required us to actually kind of kill the flow line of our ceiling. Our shower, the pan is a 40-inch by 32-inch. We love the blue tile color. Jennifer took on this task herself. She did 70% of the tiling job in this shower, did an amazing job. So we don't have to open up the closet to know that that's where we keep our clothes. We made sure, whoa.
I'm pretty sure a bra just flew out.
No, it was your negligees.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so this is our closet area, washer dryer. Stop it. We left enough space for us to incorporate a single combined washer dryer unit. It just uses 120 volts, so you don't have to worry about having 240 volt, and it definitely doesn't require nearly as much power to run. And then of course the rest of this is just our closet storage space. So we've been in our bus for 9 months full time. We looked at a few different Eagle model buses, but ultimately we kept coming back to this one. It belonged to a church in Kansas, and it had been in a church organization for the past 20 years, so that made it very appealing to us. I just knew there was a lot of love in it.
Yeah, it had 47 seats and an old 30-stall bathroom in the back of it when we bought it.
That was definitely great too.
And a single-size bed for an alternate driver so they could drive 24 hours.
Yeah, we tore all the seats out, took it down to the frame. We treated all the rust that we found. We reused a lot of the materials that actually came out of the bus. Like we reused a lot of the wiring. There was aluminum ceiling in it that we took out and reused that to skin the sides to cover up some of the windows. And I even kept the original inverter that came with the bus because just as maybe a backup or just another means of power at some point.
This is our bedroom. Again, it was kind of a play off the house that we lived in before. We have a smaller version of a chandelier that we had in our home before. Kept it small, quaint, and comfortable. Not that you couldn't make it bigger. It's a California King with 6 more inches at the end. There's storage in the headboard. There's dressers, drawers all underneath, and a dog house on the other side for Oscar. We have the Max Air fan for proper ventilation, and then these great cellular blinds to block the heat from outside.
So in this bin, we've got mostly our electrical storage. We keep a lot of all of our extension cords that we need, and also just like our hoses and stuff we need to do filling up whenever we're traveling. We've got 850 amp hours of lithium batteries. They're bigbattery.com batteries. I did the whole install myself. So here we have our, it's a GE, it's a 2-ton mini split unit, dual zone as I've said. And then we also keep our propane in the same cabinet. It's well ventilated. We actually have holes drilled in the floor of this particular storage area. And then on the other side, the space is still kind of to be determined. But we have decided that eventually we're going to make it a cook area / storage area for both our grill unit and then my tools. In the rear bin, mostly it's just the utility closet. It's where we keep our tanks. We have 125 fresh, 100 gray. We do have a composting toilet, and I have hooked up the. We don't use the jug. I just have a diverter line going straight to our gray tank. So I used PEX for the plumbing, and I just recently did this particular cabinet or closet area and I wanted to add in some storage in the space that I had in front. It was just kind of dead space. And I just thought it'd be really great to have a swinging cabinet door on this side to help store things for the bus. You are amazing. Yeah, so we did actually name our bus, and it's Lil Homie. You know, it just kind of goes with the lifestyle we chose. Thanks for visiting and checking out our home, and feel free to
check us out on Instagram at Rollin_homies. No G.
No G. And we also have a YouTube channel that is in the works, so I'm adding content as I edit, but I'm just sharing the experience along the way.
A big thank you to Mike and Jenny for allowing us to come in and tour their beautiful home, Lil Homie. We had such a wonderful time. Please make sure you go to all of their socials and like, subscribe, and share their content. And remember to always stay weird.
Jeremiah Blackwell was last seen in Baltimore, Maryland on March the 24th, 2022. He was last seen wearing a white hoodie, black jeans, black sneakers, and carrying a red book bag. Born on June 22nd, 2009, 12 years of age, black male, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'7" and approximately 135 pounds. If you have any information to the whereabouts of Jeremiah, please reach out to the Baltimore City Police Department at 410-396-2525 or 443-984-7385. Let's see if we can try to help bring Jeremiah home.